Hello people, welcome back to an episode of Relating Me and You and Me through YouTube. And here I am with another video in my Navratri series. Now this is the last day, that's the color purple, but we still have one more video to come up. So please subscribe to the channel if you want that video. And this is what I created for the day purple, very lilac brown eyes, which are looking absolutely stunning. And then I am adding that bindi to give it a more Indian touch. And I have paired it up with this nice anarkali frock from Biba, and I absolutely love the gear of this frock with the silver jewelry. I think it is looking amazing. And as you can see, when you dance around, your gear is going to nicely be flowing all around, and also it's very lightweight, so easy to dance in. And now, without me much blabbering, let's just directly get into the video. Let's begin. And as you can already see, I have done my skincare, and skincare is going to be very important step in your makeup routine, so make sure you don't skip that. And then we are going to start with the primer. I am using this Smashbox primer, the sample size that I got free with the concealer that I bought. So yeah, I am applying that all over my face, especially the T-zone which gets oily for me, and then nicely pushing it into my skin. This is going to make sure that my makeup lasts long and does not budge even if I dance around or play around or do whatever. It's not going to budge. So yeah, I'm pushing that concealer into my skin. I mean the primer into my skin, and making sure my skin is flawless and acts like a blank canvas for any kind of makeup. And then to make my makeup more long lasting, I'm using this Fit Me powder in the shade 15 Light, and again I'm going to push it into my skin a very little amount. Make sure you do this with a very little amount. This is going to make sure to create a barrier between your face oil and the makeup. So this barrier is going to make sure that your makeup doesn't budge again, whether you sweat, whether you oil or whatever, your makeup is just going to stay put. And then with eyebrows, because obviously we need to give our primer some time to settle into our skin and just absorb into our skin. So until then we can just do the eyebrows. I'm filling them up nicely with this Pat Cosmetics eyebrow cakes and giving my eyebrows a nice shape. After filling in, I'm going to make sure that I run the spoolie through it so that my eyebrows don't look very stark or they don't look very artificial or blocked eyebrows. So yeah, run a spoolie through it. And then taking the Smashbox concealer, I'm going to take some of it on the back of my hand, and then taking a flat brush, I'm going to clean my brows and just make sure that my brows have a nice shape going on, because that is what is going to shape your whole face, frame your whole face. So make sure you do your eyebrows really well. And I am cleaning them up and shaping them from the top and the bottom. And now when I am done with that, proceeding with the foundation, I'm using Maybelline Fit Me, my favorite foundation in the shade 128. And I'm going to take some of it on the back of my hand. This is my favorite. I have used this quite often, all the time. And I like how it blurs out all the pores from my face and at the same time makes my makeup look nice and natural, but with good coverage. Although this is a medium coverage foundation, I am very satisfied with the kind of coverage it gives. So yeah, I am pushing that foundation again into my face, into my skin, and making sure it looks nicely blended. When you are doing any kind of foundation or base, make sure you take time blending things, because that is going to again result in the kind of makeup that your face looks like. So yeah, take some time blending things out. And then again, coming back to the Smashbox concealer, taking some of it on the back of my hand, I'm going to start with my beauty blender and start from the inner corner of my eye. Now this inner corner is going to make sure that my eyes look well awake and doesn't look like I'm tired. So I'm just dabbing it on place and also bringing it little down towards my nose, because I have a little bit of pigmentation there. So yeah, and then also on the outer corner of my eye to give it a little lift, and I want to apply that concealer concentrated on the region where the light is reflecting, and I make sure that my eyes look nice, lifted and well blended. And once that's done, I'm going to apply that same concealer on the other parts of my face, the high points of my face, which I want to bring attention to or I want to stay focused on. So I'm doing that on the center of my face and making sure it is well highlighted. Again, I would repeat, please make sure you blend everything well, because that's just going to make or break your look. And once we're done with that, I'm going to proceed with contouring. I'm taking this Maybelline Contour Stick V Face and doing the contouring, applying the contour on the places where I want to. I want to thin out or cut out the areas of my face. So I'm just sculpting my face with this contour, and then taking the same beauty blender, I'm going to blend everything upwards, outwards, so that my concealer, the brightening concealer that I have put, doesn't budge, and this contour still looks very nice and makes my face look sculpted. And once we're done with that, I'm going to do this important step of setting my face with a Makeup Forever setting spray. Now I am doing this before powder, again to have a nice layer of setting spray so that my face is well set, my makeup is well set and it doesn't budge. And then as my face dries down, as that makeup setting spray is melted into my skin, I am going to apply the powder on the regions which crease for me or which becomes oily for me. So I'm just going to make sure to apply powder there, but not too much. I am not baking, I am not applying too much powder, otherwise everything would just look powdery, and I don't want that. I want the finish to look glamorous but not powdery. So I'm just applying it on the regions which get oily, that's my T-zone and my under eyes which crease. And then proceeding with the bronzer, because our face looks very flat, this bronzer is going to add warmth to your face and add a little bit of color so that everything looks again well sculpted. And then proceeding with the Swiss Beauty Glow palette. This is a very nice blush palette which has all the baked blushes, and I'm using this blush which has this golden sheen to it. So I really love this color specifically from this palette. And I make sure that I dust off the axes before applying the blush, because these blushes are really pigmented. So I don't want to look like a clown, hence dust off the axes. And then I'm going to take my beauty blender and I am going to blend out the edges of the blush so that it again looks like skin and there are no harsh edges. So I just blend out the edges of my blush. And with that, I'm going to again come back to the setting spray and melt all that powder with the setting spray and make it merge into my skin so that everything looks blended, everything is nicely consumed into each other. And then coming to my eyes, I'm using this Wet n Wild palette to do my eyes, and taking this highlighting shade from the palette, I'm first going to start with highlighting my brow bone. I'm going to make sure that I highlight my brow bone really well because I want that bling to stand out. And then also I am going to nicely highlight the inner corner of my eyes to make it wide awake, right? Now to start with my eyes, I'm using this P. Louise base, and this is in the shade Lilac. It's a very beautiful shade. So I'm going to first create that base on the eyelid and spread it across. It's a very velvety smooth base. So yeah. And then taking this skin color shade, it's not my skin color, it's little dark for me, but I like the color, and I'm going to blend out that base, the edges of that base, and that's going to look like my transfer color, transition color, right? So it's going to look like my transition color. I'm just taking to and fro and small circular motions to do this across my crease. Make sure you take time for all of these steps because these steps are really important to create your eye look. And then taking this nice shiny lilac shade, I am going to top my lilac base from P. Louise with this metallic shiny lilac eyeshadow, and it's just going to pop so much more. If you apply only this eyeshadow, it's not going to give you as pigmented look as it is giving right now. So that's why I love using those bases. They just simply pop the color so much more. Even the cheapest palette can work so well with that. And then taking that dark shade, I'm going to apply it on the outer third region of my eyes to kind of add depth to my eyes and make it look more bigger and also lifted. So I'm creating that outer V. If you see, I'm creating that outer V to give my eyes a little lift, and at the same time the dark color is going to make sure that my eyes are looking big enough. Going back to the lilac base, I'm just blending all the colors into each other. You just go to and fro with all the colors that you are using and just blend everything out, because that is going to be the key. Blend everything out. Take time blending. And I'm taking the smallest brush. This is Sigma brush. I will list all the details of the products I'm using in the description box, just in case you're interested. And also all other series with the playlist for my Navratri look. You should definitely go and check it out, because there are some dope looks. Right. And then taking that same base on my lower lash line, I'm just applying it all over my lower lash line, and then I'm going to smoke it out with the skin color that I took earlier and blend everything well. Now I'm taking this Color Bar pencil. The shade name is again going to be in the description box. It's a brown shade with little metallic sheen to it. So I'm applying it on my lash line and tying everything together. I did not want it to add black here particularly, because I think the black would look too not my style. So yeah, I'm just using brown here to give my lilac more attention. I didn't wanted something black to draw that attention from the lilac shade that I have on my eyes. So just tight lining my upper and lower lash line, that's all. And then coming to the NYX mascara with the Hype, I'm going to make sure to coat my lashes well, because I'm not using fake lashes. So mascara is my key to beautiful lashes. And then using this Wet n Wild lipstick, again the shade name is going to be in the description box. And I'm using that, I'm applying just one coat of that lipstick on my lips, and then I'm going to wipe even that off, so that it has that tint on my lips but doesn't have lipstick showing. So yeah, this is how everything is looking. And if you like this look, give it a big fat thumbs up. And if you recreate any of these, please let me know by tagging in your post and everything. And this is the last day, and I'm like, it's already over. The Navratri series just have one more video to go, and that's a very, very, very special video. No festive video could ever get completed this year without adding that one. So I have to add that video next. So wait for that video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, share this video if you like it, and yeah, until then, take care. Tada!